Imagine a time when the great Roman Empire was the most powerful force in the world. This mighty empire, known for its grand cities and unstoppable armies, seemed invincible. But then came a fierce and determined leader who challenged Rome's strength and changed history. His name was Alaric, king of the Visigoths. Welcome to History Flash. Today we're diving into the thrilling story of King Alaric, the leader who shook the foundations of the mighty Roman Empire. Let's go. Who was King Alaric? King Alaric was the ruler of the Visigoths, a fierce Germanic tribe known for their warrior skills and horseback prowess. Born around 370 AD, Alaric grew up near the Danube River, where he was exposed to both Gothic and Roman cultures. This unique upbringing gave him a deep understanding of Roman military strategies, which he would later use to his advantage. Who were the Visigoths? The Visigoths were a Germanic tribe that lived on the fringes of the Roman Empire. They were fierce warriors and skilled horsemen. For many years, they had a complicated relationship with Rome, sometimes fighting as enemies and other times serving as allies. Alaric rose to prominence as a leader among the Visigoths during a turbulent time in history. Alaric was born around 370 AD near the banks of the Danube River. From a young age, he was exposed to both Gothic and Roman cultures. This unique background gave him a deep understanding of Roman military tactics, which he would later use to his advantage. In 394 AD, Alaric first made a name for himself by fighting for the Roman Empire under Emperor Theodosius I. However, after Theodosius's death, Alaric felt that the Visigoths were not given the respect and rewards they deserved for their service. Disappointed and ambitious, he decided to lead his people on a different path. Alaric became the king of the Visigoths in 395 AD. He sought to secure land and a stable future for his people within the Roman Empire, but his requests were repeatedly ignored. Frustrated, Alaric led his army into Roman territory, winning several battles and proving that the Visigoths were a force to be reckoned with. In 410 AD, Alaric achieved his most famous victory. He led his warriors to the gates of Rome, the heart of the empire. Despite the city's formidable defenses, Alaric's strategic genius and the determination of his troops led to an extraordinary event. For the first time in nearly 800 years, Rome was sacked by a foreign army. For 3 days, Alaric's forces looted the city. However, it's important to note that they showed a surprising amount of restraint. Churches and many civilians were spared, a testament to Alaric's leadership and the discipline of his men. Alaric's sack of Rome sent shockwaves through the empire. It was a clear sign that Rome was no longer the unassailable power it once was. This event marked the beginning of the end for the Western Roman Empire, which would fall completely just a few decades later. Alaric died shortly after the sack of Rome in 410 AD. His death was sudden, and his burial was legendary. According to stories, he was buried in a riverbed, and his grave was hidden by diverting the river's flow. Those who buried him were killed to keep the location a secret, ensuring that Alaric's final resting place would never be found. Today, Alaric is remembered as a bold and cunning leader who dared to challenge the might of Rome. His story is a thrilling chapter in the history of the ancient world, showcasing the rise and fall of empires and the indomitable spirit of a leader who dared to dream big for his people.